American One, risk specialist Erin Supinsky, and financial wellness manager and brand new dad, Collin Martin. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys?
Good,
Good.
thank you.
Good.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been fun.
How long have you been a dad now?
Just about 2 months.
Nice.
Yep.
It's
What's
becoming
the-
old hat now at this point. in
Yeah,
the
it's
year.
old news.
So what's the little guy's name?
Aiden.
Is he watching?
Probably not.
No.
Probably not. He's probably sleeping.
Well, billions, I can't believe it, billions are lost to scams and fraud, and it's unbelievable. And there's always some new scam that comes along. You guys, you have to stay on top of it, don't you?
Absolutely, yes. One of the most common ones that just keeps coming back around is phishing. And everyone has seen phishing in some form or another. It's a form of social engineering where the attackers will use an email or a malicious text message, something to entice you to give your information so that they can gain access to something. Most commonly, everyone's seen the ones that say you have an unclaimed package at the post office. Click this link so that we can complete your address. And that is a form of phishing.
So what's as the victim? What is happening? Are we once we click that link? Is it over? Are we in trouble?
It could do several different things. It might try to entice you to log into your online banking, and they may have a backdoor set up. Because you clicked the link, it could have downloaded something into your device. And then when you log into your online banking, they would have your username and password and have access in that way. But could also download malicious software onto your device, something that could just be watching your phone later and collecting information that a bad actor could later use.
And Erin, the social media stuff and everything is getting. It's hard to tell what's what. It's really scary out there because a lot of the stuff does look real.
It does, and it comes in waves as well. One of the major triggers for new phishing attacks is a big political election, in which we have one coming up. So that's another thing to look out for, those election-type text messages that are going to entice you to click on a link to offer your support for your candidate. And you just need to be aware of what it's asking you to do and what information you're providing.
Now that we have that on the screen, I think this would be a good time for me to say that I do not respond to Facebook messages in general, even if they are from my friends.
Yeah.
Because I'm afraid.
Yeah, I've seen a rise in like utility company spoofs as well.
Really?
They're trying to get you to log into your utility company because your bill wasn't processed.
Right.
But a really good thing is to Google the utility company that you're getting contacted from to make sure it's legitimate or not.
Erin, how do we protect ourselves from this stuff?
As Collin said, a really good way is to confirm whatever it is that you're receiving is legitimate, because a lot of times they're scary or they're really urgently trying to get you to do something. In the case of utility companies, they might say, like, you're going to have your electricity turned off if you do not make this payment. And so you want to reach out to a number that you already know is associated with that business. Like on our website, you can go right to our website, grab our phone number from there. You can look on your statement, grab contact information that you know is good to reach out and confirm.
Were you able to log into your Facebook messages there, Bart?
Well, I would agree with you. Don't message me on Facebook because I don't look at them.
Until now,
Well,
apparently
I
he's
just
checking
because
them all.
No, he's looking for
I
the
was seeing
fraud.
how I was being scammed lately, but sometimes they look like they're from Facebook, but they're not. From
Oh, right,
Facebook.
from Facebook themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or like spoofed friend accounts
Right.
that are asking
See those
for
all the time.
help or something. Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about automatic payments.
Yeah.
Why should we have those?
Yeah, so just like Erin said, when you're getting contacted that your payment's not been processed or something like that, with those automatic payments, it kind of takes the worriness away from making those payments and making sure payments are on time. Because payments, they do reflect 35% of your credit score. So anyone that is, taking out loans or anything like that, if you are setting up automatic payments, definitely verify that these payments are correctly set up and ready to go. We do see the biggest delinquency on the first payment.
Really?
Yeah, because people think they've set automatic payments up, but then a month later they forget about it, and then they see, oh, I'm 7 days late due to them actually not setting up the automatic payment. They do really need to make sure you're setting it up, and setting it up through the source you're making that payment.
Yeah, and I think one thing that people worry about is that if it's tied to a credit card,
Yeah.
that when that credit card expires, then your automatic payment expires too.
Yep.
So is there a way that can become, do you alert people, hey, this is coming up, or it looks like your credit card's expiring pretty soon?
Yeah, we try to get ahead of the game and let people know that your credit card is expiring. We'll be sending a new one, or you need to stop in the branch to get a new one because we can print them right on site. But ultimately, Visa does report the new credit card numbers, so sometimes that does still trigger it to go through. So if there is fraud on the account, that is another thing you need to make sure we contact Visa to get that card shut off and stopped prior to switching cards, because if you just switch card numbers, sometimes they'll still try to pull that from the card too.
Have you ever canceled a card just to get out of a subscription that you couldn't remember the password for?
Absolutely. Yeah, no shame in that.
I have a dog food one.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
couldn't stop it.
Yep.
Did you ever stop that one I keep telling you to stop?
Architectural Digest?
No.
So
No, I haven't.
So that's another
You
reason
haven't?
why.
I don't have the controls to do that, so.
So that's another reason why if you actually set up these automatic payments through like a bill pay subscription through your online banking, through your bank, then you can stop it at your bank level, not at the merchant level. So instead of them pulling the funds from your account, we'd be pushing the funds out of your account.
Okay.
So we can tell the bank to stop if they try to take an automatic payment out, to not do it?
Yeah.
So I don't
and
need
with-
to do that fancy
Do that, we're
canceling.
gonna do that today.
Yeah,
Okay.
and with bill pay, you're actually setting it up on your financial institution side,
Perfect.
not on the consumer side where they're trying to pull the funds anyways. So then stopping it, you just go to your bank. You don't have to go to the source that's going to try to get you to
Look at
enroll
that.
in more
Awesome.
We're
subscriptions.
saving people's lives
We are
today.
saving people's
Yeah. Do you
wallets.
recommend? There's a bunch of apps where you can they can load all your subscriptions and everything and monitor those. Do you recommend those?
Yeah, I mean, if it's going to pull in and be correct, the thing is making sure you're reading the reviews on them, making sure it's a trusted app. People can fall victim to logging into those, and then every subscription that they have that the card numbers are tied to, they can probably get that access from there. So I would just be cautious about it when you are registering for those and make sure it's a trusted source.
Last week, the police responded to a location in Jackson where a senior citizen was about to hand over $15,000 in cash. Did you hear about that? But it's every day. It's happening every day.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
we see
Elder
a lot.
financial exploitation is a really big, constant battle that's going on, especially here in Jackson.
Yeah, and we see it a lot with like them wanting to wire the funds, which once those wires are done, I mean, it's like handing over cash. It's
Right.
really, really, really hard to get back. And the best way to do it is to ask the person that it was sent to send it back. But once they're getting
Yeah.
the money, they're gone.
I would say, and all these people, have you ever had money wired to you? Probably not. So what are we doing wiring money to? Yeah.
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 We're not wiring money anymore.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for all the help you provide in keeping us safe and financially well.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Erin Supinsky and Collin Martin from American One Credit Union. More of the morning show after this.